Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Keep Your Power, brought to you by Promise Resource Network. We have our favorite topic today, which is gratitude.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes,
Gratitude.
yeah.
Let my friend introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Tashia Cromwell, Certified Peer Support Specialist and Life Coach. I'm happy to be here today to talk about my favorite word.
And would you like to introduce yourself, or? Okay, you're good. Okay.
There's a third person.
We got a third person. All right. So, how to appreciate life and be grateful. Damn, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Tell me what you think about gratitude.
Oh man, when I think about gratitude, I think of a space that I always see myself in a wheat field, right?
Ooh.
Y'all roll with me on this one.
Okay.
So I love, when I think about the wheat field, I always see myself in this beautiful yellow dress with a long train, and I'm running and blowing bubbles.
Ooh.
So it's always about the small things that I stay in that gratitude with, right? Because it's easy to give thanks in all the big, beautiful things.
Yeah.
But this morning, and that's why this is funny, I entered the shower and I was in a space of gratitude because I could bathe myself.
Yes.
And I said, I have right mind, right? I'm in peace.
Yeah.
I have the ability to put soap on my sponge, dry myself up. I was in that space of gratitude this morning. I had coffee.
Yeah.
I got in my car with gas, a full tank.
A full tank.
And I was in that space of gratitude. So that just looks like, thank you for the small things, the small victories. Thank you for the hello.
Yes.
I'm in a space of gratitude to do this.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like to me. I'm just in a space of thanks all the time. All the time.
And that makes life easier, doesn't it?
Easier.
Oh my God.
Easier. And then whatever the mind sets on, that's what we produce.
That's right. Exactly. What I seek, I find.
Oh, yes.
All the time. What I seek, I find. And I got to decide every day, what am I going to look for?
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to look for those positive things in my life that bring to me energy and peace?
Yeah.
Right? That's the shit right there.
That is.
I love it.
That is. That other quote is, whatever you think, you become.
Ooh.
Whatever you think, you become.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Okay, so I got, you know me. I got paper. So it says, when we look at our lives, are we enjoying the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Are we enjoying that moment? Can we really appreciate life? If not, what do we need to change? And the answer is, maybe we need to change everything.
And that mindset.
Oh, that mindset, absolutely. And that changes everything. They told me when I first came into the 12-step rooms, all I had to change was 3 things. Everything I thought, everything I said, and everything I did. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm on that. But I didn't realize that it started with the thought.
Yeah. If
I start with the thought, what I say is impacted. And then what I do is impacted.
Yeah.
And when I do in gratitude, it changes the world. I believe that we are changing the world when we stand in gratitude, when we stand in peace, when we stand in appreciation of our own lives.
Yeah.
Right? Like you said, those simple things, those basic things that help us get through the day.
Yeah.
These are hard times.
These are
very hard times. And it ain't easy. With all the things going on, and we've had such tragedy in the last few days.
Yeah.
And I don't care when you see this, I'm sure that will apply.
Yeah.
The world is tough out there. So I got to be tougher.
Yeah.
Right. I got to use all of my tools.
Yeah.
And one of my greatest tools is gratitude. I always say it cuts like a knife.
Yes, it does.
It cuts through the bullshit like a knife. And that's what's so good about it.
Yeah. No matter what. You know, that staying in the space of thanks, people always go, oh, why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
Instead of asking the why, ask for the tools to equip you. Just give me the tools. I'm being squeezed right now. Allow me to take shape of something where I can take the pain and use it to push me forward. Pushing me forward. That's what I think about. I said last night when I was doing my gratitude before sleep, I said, it's some hateful things happening in this world. but love is active. Love is very much active. And we can still see signs of love in all of this hate.
Yes. We've got to.
Yeah.
I've got to today. I can't live in a world that is absent of those things that feed me. The love, the peace, the appreciation, the joy that I seek today. That's what I want.
That's right.
You know, it's that simple. I want to be happy today. And gratitude is a way to lead me to that happiness.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, let's see what else it says. Gratitude rewires the brain. It really does. It rewires the brain. Our brains release neurochemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which allow us to experience happiness. Shit. And I can redo my brain. Oh, that's good news.
That's excellent. Matter of fact, I have a joke for you. Wednesday, as I was driving, I told myself, all I want to receive is love today. On Wednesday, when I pull into the parking lot, I had 3 new people tell me, good morning, T, I love you. 3 new people.
Wow.
That entire day on Wednesday, all I heard on Wednesday was, thank you, T, I love you. And I bust out laughing. I said, we are so powerful.
Yes.
We are so powerful. What we create here,
yes.
The manifestations that happen here and here.
Yes.
Because when we're speaking it out, right? That's the magic.
Yeah.
Wednesday, all these strangers. I love you, T. I was like, I love you too.
Oh no.
I was like, I love you too.
I love it. I love it. Because that's what we seek.
Yeah.
And what I seek, I find. Yes. And you put yourself in that space to see the positive instead of the negative.
Yeah.
To see the love.
Yeah.
And that, I think, gives people permission. There's an energy that flows with gratitude.
Yes.
You know, and it can engulf those around us, but I've got to show the way. Right. That's one thing about being grown and in recovery.
Yeah.
You know, there are expectations today. And one of the expectations I have on myself is to share that love.
Yeah.
To share that peace and that joy. I want to be able to help change the world one person at a time. That's the only
that's
what
God this for.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It says appreciate life more and be grateful. We can do that. We can do. And I love that we rewire our brain because I had such grooves of negativity in my mind.
God, me too.
Such lack of those good juices. You know, I didn't realize that gratitude could do that. I didn't realize how detrimental stress can be. Stress can cause cancer, diabetes, heart disease. I thought anxiety, sleeplessness, those kind of things, stomach issues, but it can really destroy us.
It can destroy us majorly.
And gratitude can cut through that stress. Gratitude can calm me.
Yeah.
And that's what I love.
Yeah. And I, last Saturday, I went kayaking. And so something strange happened to me when I got on the kayak. I was a little down because there was a shift happening. And I'm like, I want to be able to do more.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm not working within my purpose. So I started beating myself up.
Yeah.
So I got on the kayak. And I've been kayaking for about 7 years. I never felt it right here before. Yeah. Never. All in my back. And I'm yakking and the tears started coming. And I started going harder and harder and more tears started coming. And before I knew it, I had gone past the mark. So there was a don't go past this mark thing. Yeah. And I go, I went past the mark. So I began to turn. And as I began to turn that yak around, it caught me because I said, I'm turning it around.
Yeah.
I'm turning it around. And it was hard because I got into the space where they said, don't go past this mark. Yeah. But as I was turning that yak around, I felt my pedal go deep into the soil and it hit me. And I said, I've got more work to do.
Yeah.
I've got more work to do. And in that space of gratitude, I began to tell myself as I was tired because I went past the mark.
Yeah.
oh, I'm so thankful that I have the agility to move my arms like this. I'm so thankful I can get myself to the shore safely. Look at me. I'm thankful I can pull this kayak out. But the next day, my back was on fire.
Oh, yeah.
The work that we do.
Yes.
The work. And that's what that solidified to me. It's the work that we do. And sometimes we got to dig a little deeper.
Yeah.
But even with me passing the mark, we're not supposed to pass the mark. We're supposed to hit the mark.
Yeah.
I went past the mark, so it gave me a little bit more pain.
Yeah.
Life, right? Life.
Life does bring
That,
pain.
my goodness.
That's good stuff. I love that you said you were yakking.
Yeah.
I was just like, you were yakking. But I love that we dig deeper. We get into that foundation of ourselves.
Yes, yes.
We hit that soil.
Yes.
That place where my feet are grounded. And we go from there.
Yeah.
And we have to. I have to today because I want more.
Yeah.
My drug of choice is more. It always has been. More what you got and anything free.
Yeah.
So I want more today, and I want more of those things that help me understand the world in a different way.
Yeah.
Understand myself in a different way.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, give's another one. When we give to others, we don't immediately realize how much impact we can have on them. We can lose ourselves in doing good, so we can think of ourselves less while we're getting to know ourselves. It can come full circle. So when I give, and it doesn't matter what I give.
That's right.
They always told me tithe is not just cash. It's money, time, and talent.
That's right.
Time is one of the greatest things we can give someone. To sit with someone and actually listen to them.
Yeah.
To be a part of their life, to say, you know what, if possible, say me too. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing about peer support specialists. I love the fact that I can sit with somebody. Yeah. And everything that kept me from getting a job got me a job here. Okay. Right. All that stuff that they wouldn't hire me for at Walmart. Okay, well, she's a little well, today I can use that.
Yeah.
Just like you were saying. I can use my story today to help another person. To give that is an amazing thing.
Yes, it is.
To give that love to another human being. You've been awfully quiet over there. Come on now.
I did write something down. I was listening to this podcast a few weeks ago about gratitude, and the woman was saying, if you could just state one thing a day. Yes. Start it now when you're in a better place, or even if you're happy, still do it so that you've got your system in place for when you start feeling down.
Yes.
So you've already got it every day. One thing you're grateful for, and that way you've got it at your disposal when you're feeling it and when you need it.
Yeah. Start when you're doing well.
Yeah.
We do RAP plans, wellness recovery action plans, and that's a plan for crisis in the future.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of the same thing. I got to do that when I'm well because I know more. I'm able to do more. It's easier for me to identify these things. Yeah. And that's the same thing with gratitude. It's easier for me to identify those things, those positive things, when I'm good.
Yeah.
And if I can make that habit, then it's gravy. It's gravy. But you're right. Start with one thing. Start with one thing.
And it's really got to be like a tool that you practice. Yeah. Like everything. You got to kind of practice it to really get it implemented.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You talk while I look up I got my favorite poem, or not poem, but just statement.
Okay. I was gonna say, I did think of one other thing, because you guys were talking about gratitude, and I was sitting here thinking, I've been kind of down lately, I feel like, and for me to, I really do try to practice gratitude, but sometimes I have to think about my safety first. If I'm not feeling good or I'm not feeling safe, I have to sit and I just have to consider kind of where I'm at physically and just be like, okay, am I safe right now in this very second? am I safe? And it's like the world could be on fire, but I might just be sitting here and I'm safe right now. And then I can go and be like, okay, that cloud is beautiful. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So sometimes I have to get in that space of safety before I can get into a place of gratitude, because I'm just overwhelmed kind of. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's easier to come from there.
Because otherwise I kind of get shameful that I'm not giving enough gratitude or feeling enough. So kind of coming back to that place of safety for me is a good starting point when I can't start with gratitude, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
it does. It really does. It does, to start in that place where it's just easier, you know, and then build those habits. This is one of my favorite quotes. It says, our beliefs become our thoughts become our words become our actions become our habits, our habits become our values become our destinies.
I love it.
I know, I do too, because that tells me about the power that I've got.
Yeah.
When I come from that place of safety, when I come from that place of giving, I shift.
Yeah.
I shift that mindset.
Yeah.
I kick up those happy juices, right? And that makes it easier and easier and easier. And I find that once I get started, it's like that snowball.
The snowball effect. Yeah.
It can just grow and grow and grow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. And that reminds me when I was displaced, sleeping in the backseat of my car. And I said, you know, it was bad weather one night. I needed to get off the street. As I had just enough money for the night for a hotel room. So I got in the hotel room and I said, I miss sleeping in the bed. I had no idea. So I went and I had enough money for the second night. I knew on the third night there was no money in my account. None. I went to my space of thank you. Thank you for these 2 nights in this queen size bed, in this warm place, cable television. I had coffee. It was good.
Yeah.
I wish I could do something that I could stay a third night.
Yeah.
Went to go check out. The guy said, what are you doing? He said, we have down here, you had 3 nights. I'm about to cry because I said, I didn't. Checked in for 2 nights. He said, no, ma'am, you're down here for 3 nights unless you want to check out early. I said, absolutely not. I went back to the room. I buried my face in a pillow. Where the hell this money come from? I don't know. I ended up staying in that room for 30 days. I don't know where the money was coming from. And I said, okay, this time I'm going to jail. Because I don't know if I'm doing something or what was going on. And I was like, well, maybe he likes me. I don't know, all types of stuff, right? Come to find out, money that was owed to me from 2 years ago hit that account at the right time.
There you go.
And I was in that hotel room for 34 days.
Wow.
34 days. I stayed in that place of gratitude. It became a game for me. What are you going to do next?
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. What are you going to do next? What's going to happen next? And it was that little girl in the corner like, oh my God, I can't wait to see what happens next. And I kept that frame of mind. I kept that frame of mind. No matter what was going on, I kept that frame of mind.
I think that when we open ourselves up to gratitude, we open ourselves up to higher power.
So many things. Yes.
So many things. So many positive things that can come to us. And I've had that same experience. You're $40 short.
Yeah.
And a check comes for $45. It has never failed me.
Never.
That my needs haven't been met.
Yeah.
One way or another. Those 34 days.
34.
How the hell did that happen? It happened because you stayed in gratitude.
Yep.
You stayed appreciative.
Didn't waver.
Of your life and all that you were given. Oh, I love this stuff. I do. I says, love yourself. When we love ourselves, we can be grateful for life that we have, for the life that we have. We can rise to meet any challenges that come our way. We can just have to try to be good to ourselves like we would to anybody else. Just to be good enough to yourself. The golden rule, do, what is it?
Do unto others as you would have others do unto you.
And sometimes that other is me.
That's right.
I've got to take into account that I am the most influential person in my life.
That's right. That's right.
And I have got to use that influence to promote the love that I have for myself. That's tough, though.
That is.
Man, especially early in recovery, that love shit's hard.
What?
Love myself.
What you mean?
That's pride. That's ego.
Yeah,
right?
that's what we're taught.
That's right.
We're taught that. But I tell everyone, self-preservation is a gift we can all afford to open every day.
Nice.
Every single day.
Nice.
Take it and open that box, because I don't want the bad version of you. I want the best version of you ever. Yes. So take that time and invest in you. And I have a saying when I go and speak in forums, I say, and you are the best investment for your life. You cannot invest in the lives of others until you are invested in you.
Yes.
110%. Yes. And everyone say, what's the other 10% for? I was like, because some days I just don't give a damn. Mm-hmm. So I have to reach back and grab extra percentages and give that to myself before I can give it to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to be full.
Yeah. Oh,
I got to be full.
Yeah.
I know to give from an empty bucket is dangerous.
Ooh.
Not only to ourselves, but to others. I always think about, like you're in the woods and you come across the stream and you have a bucket. You scoop up some water.
Yeah.
And you give out the water to other people.
Yeah.
You give it to yourself. You give it to other people. And if you keep going down without refilling, you get to the sediment. You get to the toxic. Mm-hmm. What I give can be toxic.
Yes.
I've got to be able to take care of myself in a way that allows me to have something to give.
That's right.
Just to have something to give.
That's right.
You know, and when I'm in a space of caring about myself, it can lift me.
Yeah.
It can promote that love. Yeah. But it's strange at first.
It is.
It doesn't feel right to love ourselves.
Not at all.
It didn't for me anyway.
No, it definitely didn't for me, because I was a self-mutilator.
Yeah, me too.
I hated looking in the mirror. I was told all types of things about myself, and I believed it. And those words of hate came from the person who had me. So if the person who had you had all this negative stuff to say about you, mm-hmm. you had no choice but to believe it, right? So much unlearning.
Yes.
And then reinventing and only putting in what I wanted happened for me. The transition was real for me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to say right here. So when I hear the negative words, I can grab that, or I could bat that right out the park. That doesn't apply to me.
That's right.
That doesn't apply to me today.
Then there you go.
I was out there and I was looking for all of my resources in others and in substances, right? Now I'm good.
I love this stuff.
Yeah.
I love the change that it can make in us. The shift. Mm-hmm. The shift, but it is up to us.
It is. We got to do the work.
We do. We
have to do the work. We have to clock in more for ourselves.
Ooh.
Clocking in more for me than anything else. Any job, any relationship, we got to clock in overtime for ourselves.
I like that overtime because I deserve that.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, I didn't know that. I didn't know I was worthy of good things. I didn't necessarily know other people were worthy of good things. Right? But especially me, because I had all those grooves in my head that were put there by people of influence, you know, that were put there by society that says we must look at what we did wrong, not what we did right.
Yes.
And when I look at what I did right, it helps me love myself better.
Yeah.
Okay. It helps me understand that I've made it this far.
Yeah.
I've made it this far, and I've got this. Yeah. I've got this ability, this gift to progress further, to keep going.
Yeah.
Into joy, into peace, into happiness, into love. Right? Ooh, I love this stuff. Hyper focus on the positive. Hyper focus I'm looking for it every day.
Yes.
Man, you've been talking about that so well, about what am I looking for today? How can I manifest this in my life?
Yes, come on.
Yes, how the words I use, the thoughts I have, the actions. You know, like it said, to give, to love ourselves, to be in that positive frame of mind, all brings unto me.
I felt that.
I know, me too. well. You must have a good time in recovery.
Yes.
You must. And this is what gratitude looks like.
Yes.
This is what gratitude looks like. It looks like day in and day out making that choice, doing that thing that may be hard today, but will get easier tomorrow. Like every day, habits become our destiny. Yes. Habits become our destiny. So to ask ourselves, what is an act of kindness that I or someone else has done lately? That can get me into gratitude. I like that. Just an act of kindness.
Yeah.
A simple, good morning, I love you.
Yeah. I bought one of our retreat guests unexpected breakfast this morning. I didn't even know I was going to do it. I got up there, did my order, and I was like, let me grab an extra breakfast. Okay, man, come on, have breakfast with me this morning.
There you go. Makes all the difference. A biscuit. It ain't the biscuit. It's my thinking of you.
Yes.
It's my thinking of you.
Yes.
Enough to put forth some action to show you I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Because it's not all about me.
That's right.
It ain't the biscuit. It's the love.
Yeah.
It's the love. And when I hyper focus on that positive, when I am looking daily, moment by moment for that thing that feeds my spirit, that's the shit. It's what keeps me going in a world that can be difficult, right? This world on a daily basis seems to, I think we know more about it now than it seems to be getting worse. I think it's been bad for a long time, but I think we just are bombarded by it now. Yeah. You know, and I've got to choose what I bring into my spirit.
That's powerful.
Right. I've got to choose today. Where am I going to put my energy?
Yeah.
Right. Where am I going to put that thought that I'm going to dwell on?
Yeah. That focus.
Thank you. Where am I going to put my focus today? Yeah. Where am I going to land? Right. And I have influence in that. Yeah. Today I have an influence in where I'm going to land. I didn't know that before. Yeah. I thought the world was just, I was just a something into something. Just we're going back and forth without power. Yeah.
That's huge, Sharon. That's because that reminds me of when I was in my domestic violence situation, and I shared yesterday just a quick story. An elephant keeper, he was there and a visitor came and he saw that there was a little thin rope wrapped around the elephant's ankle, and the visitor was confused. Such a big elephant, such a small rope. He said, why? They don't try to run away? And the guy said, no, we've had that same rope on their ankle since they were small. They know not to run because you've taken the power, right? So if a person takes this, they don't have to restrain us. In my domestic violence, the door would be wide open. He said, you better not leave out that door. It's been plenty of days I stood there in an open door and didn't run because he snatched the power from me mentally, emotionally, stripped down to nothing, to the point where I could look at an open door and daydream about being free.
Yeah. It comes a little bit at a time. Those habits become our destiny. I don't want to say choices, because sometimes people put on us that negativity, that hardship.
Yes.
And I want to avoid those people, as much as possible, because I don't want to get into that little rope around my ankle that ties me to things that I don't want today.
Yeah.
To that hardship. to that space of unloving myself.
Yeah.
Right? So, well, we got off on a What healthy choices have I made today? And what can I appreciate even during the days when I feel like giving up? On those days when we feel like giving up, those are hard days.
Yeah, they are. They are.
But we have successfully gotten through 100% of everything that tried to kill us because we're still living.
Yeah.
Everything I know about y'all and us. We're highly intelligent and highly motivated, or we'd be dead.
That's right.
Right? We got to be motivated towards that gratitude.
That's right.
Towards that feeds us. Right? That keeps us in that frame of mind where the happy juices are kicking, where I'm able to do things that allow me to bring not only love to myself, but love to the world.
That's right.
Right? Ooh. This is good stuff today. I'm loving this. Make a gratitude list. I don't want to make a gratitude list. My sponsor told me to make a gratitude list. And when I did, it made all the difference in the world. I bucked it. I didn't want to do it because I thought it was silly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm going to write stuff down that I'm grateful for. What difference is that going to make?
Mm-hmm.
But it does. Mm-hmm. Like you said, you started off your morning. You ended your night and you started your morning with gratitude.
Yeah.
What a way to interact with life.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. To be able to choose those things that at my last moment before I fall asleep, this is what I'm taking with me. Because I know what I dwell on before I sleep, I take. Mm-hmm. I perseverate over throughout the night.
Yeah.
Over and over again. And when I put that good stuff in there, oh my gosh. I'm still one of those people that can fly in their dreams.
Yeah, me too.
Like a little kid.
Me too.
I love it. And I think that has to do with that positive frame of mind. You know, because I'm a kid. Yeah. We're still kids. But we can fly, and that's what we understand today.
Yes.
Recovery is flying through life. It is flying through and taking in all that goodness that is available to us. So gratitude list. Take a break for a minute. Spend time with some people that you enjoy. Yeah. I've got a limited amount of time and a limited amount of energy, and I want to be cautious who I spend that on.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah, time is that resource we can't get back.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Once it's gone, it's gone. Yeah. And those moments of availability, right? Where I can, I forgot what I was talking about.
I do that all the time.
Welcome to Keep Your Power with my little train going around. See, those grooves are still there. My little train goes off track, but it'll come back on. The hell were we talking about? Oh, hell. Taking a break. Taking a break to be with the people that we love. Taking a break to spend that time in a way that helps me. I love that. Take a break from the world. What am I going to do today that's going to help me? That's going to help me spend that time in a way that I want. To spend that time in a way that benefits me. See, I'm tired of doing shit that doesn't work. I want to do things that work today. Can you do me a favor and get my drink over there? Because I'm about to have a coffee fit. Thank you, dear. All right, the last one. Yeah, we're right on time. Celebrate our wins. Please take note of what you have achieved. Thank you so very much. Please take note of what you have achieved in life and what we continue to do well. Celebrate our wins. Celebrate. I like that word.
Me too.
I like that word. To celebrate, to enjoy, to be festive about our wins, what we're doing well, what we've done well in the past, what I've accomplished. I am no longer what I used to be.
That's right.
And I'm so grateful for that.
So
Man, I know you're grateful I ain't what I used to be. Let me hold $1. You'll never get it back. Let me borrow your card. You'll never get it. When we're able to celebrate those things that have brought us joy to our lives, it grows and grows and grows. It grows. Gratitude is a sword. I'm going to read that quote one more time, if it's all right, because I think it applies so much to gratitude, to the way we choose to live our lives. Our beliefs become our thoughts. Our thoughts become our words. Our words become our actions. Our actions become our habits. Our habits become our values. And our values become our destiny. Gandhi said that, and it makes so much sense to me. What am I doing today? What habits am I forming that can help me get what I want, which is happiness?
Yeah.
Right? Any last words?
I just want everyone to remember that they have to be the first partaker of everything great in their lives.
Ooh.
Be the first partaker. You take first. You eat first before you give someone a meal.
We got to fill that bucket.
Yeah.
We got to fill that bucket, because if we don't, we get down to the sediment, to the nasty, to the toxic. So I got to be the one. I love that. That is so cool. I want to be first in line today.
That's right.
I want to be first in line today. Okay, got 2 things I want to tell you. Warm line. Excellent thing. 24/7. Call away from somebody that can hear you. Right? It is a beautiful thing. It's manned by peer support specialists that have been trained to listen. Not listen to tell you what to do, like I do sometimes. Listen to listen. Listen to hear. See us. Some of us haven't been seen and heard in a long time, and the warm line is a good way to get started. The number is 833-390-7728. It's 833-390-7728. If you go to our website, promiseresourcenetwork.org, it will take you to that number, but also it'll take you to the opportunity to take a survey for us. Let us know what we're doing well. Let us know what we're screwing up on, because we want to do better for you and for us.
That's right.
Right? If I make things easy for you, it's easy for me. So take our survey. Call our warm line. If it's 3 a.m. in the morning and this is kicking, we're there.
That's right.
We're there. So give us a yell. I want to thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
I want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank me for being here today, because it's all about gratitude. I thank you all out there. I appreciate everything today. Today's a good day.
Great day.
It is a great day. Keep peace, share love, and have a good weekend.